Hey guys, welcome to Bow Hunting Soul. All right, so it's been a little bit, haven't really done a shooting video in a while. So a couple new things I'm trying to try this year. I'm trying to get rid of the clicker. Now you guys, if you watch this channel, and if you don't, by the way, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you watch this channel, you know that I have target panic, I have clicker panic. So I used to have a clicker on here, right? It's like a string driven clicker. And I'm trying to get rid of that. I'm really trying to get rid of the whole clicker. I'm trying to move away from it, but I'm really struggling with consistent draw length, struggling with getting a good kind of psycho trigger, you know what I mean? Where something happens and immediately that's my cue to release, right? And keep back tension and that kind of stuff. So I'm pointed in a safe direction over here just so I can show you. I got you propped up on a target. I forgot my, my tripod today. So you're under the target. So my typical, draw length would be something like this, right? Corner of the mouth, right? Now that looks pretty good, but if you notice, you can be somewhere like here, here, or here. So that's a big wide range. That's almost inch and a half. I think I didn't really measure it. I'll probably have to look on the video, but I want to make sure I'm more consistent, but I want to get rid of the clicker because I get clicker panic, and I know some of you guys trying this kind of stuff get clicker panic. So there's all these other kind of psycho triggers and stuff. So what I'm going to try and do, or what I've been doing today and maybe since last night a little bit, and then I really try to do it today, is I'm going to try and do a feather to nose. Now I always have the same distance here between my nock, just on my jig. I always have it so the feather, back of the feather starts a certain distance. I don't even know what it is. Might be an inch, might be 3/4, I don't know. Whatever that is. I've been fletching my arrows like that like forever, right? So that seems to really work for me. So the feather to nose technique then, of course, is you kind of come in full draw, and then maybe if I go this way, also safe, by the way, I got a hill up here. I don't know if you can see me. No, you can't see me that way. Feather to nose would be when I draw, the back of the feather here is going to touch my nose, and then that is my cue to let the shot go. Now, there are some faults with this one, right? Your head can move around a little bit, head position. You can kind of creep, with your neck forward like this. That may not be optimal. But the most important thing for me, I found out, is my release. I've tried, holding and then doing like a dead release. I've tried, like a hard anchor, and then trying to do back tension like you're supposed to. I have problems with that. My problem is I tend to collapse and kind of creep forward a little bit, and then my release goes to crap. Okay, not to mention, of course, the tension on the bow, how much poundage and draw length and all that stuff, how much energy is going into the arrow. So what I've been playing around with, like I said, is trying to do the feather to nose. Now the feather to nose does have its flaws as well. You can have a little bit of variation in there, but what it's allowing me to do is constantly keep pulling, because I have my best release and my best arrow flight and best consistency and focusing on what I'm trying to hit, because I shoot like gap stinctive. I see the sight picture, I don't necessarily aim, but having that consistent pull, and then having that release as soon as there's that psycho trigger, that's really important to me. That really works well for me. So basically, I'd be here, okay, and now you can't really see my nose, but this is forcing me to pull, and then as soon as it touches my nose, then I'm gonna go. Now you're gonna say, well, what's the difference between that and a clicker? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a honeymoon stage with this. I'm not sure. But I mean, I've had the clicker on and off through all my bows throughout, the last several years. They work for a while and then they don't. Then I get clicker panic. But this way, I'm not waiting for an audible click. I'm just waiting for that feather to touch. And that's more, maybe because I can see the arrow moving and I can see, the feather kind of getting like closer and closer to me, that it's a visual signal to me that, yes, I'm going the right direction. A lot of times with a clicker, I'm more focused on, is it going to click? 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 And I'm more focused on that than what I'm supposed to be, which is aiming and actually pulling through the shot. And then I collapse and I hang up. And of course you start to get tired, start shaking and stuff like that. That's not good. So with this one, basically, like I said, it's going to be, come to anchor like I normally do. And it's forcing me until I come back and I touch my nose. I'm not going to release. So I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I don't really have a tripod here. I can really do this to set up a good shooting demonstration. Plus I've been shooting for a little bit here. So I got to kind of start wrapping it up. But I don't know, this is nothing new. You know, the whole feather to nose thing is just one of like a dozen probably different things that guys will try to do to get a more consistent shot. I'm just telling you that I'm going to give it a shot going into this season. It's April 3rd or 4th today, I can't remember. So turkey season's coming right around the corner, so I'm going to be practicing with this. So far I'm really liking it because it's forcing me. The most important thing is it's forcing me to keep pulling. Okay, where I got away from that with the clicker. The clicker, I know I'm supposed to keep pulling until the click, but I was getting clicker panic. I'm not getting it right now with the feather to nose. That might change in a few weeks, who knows, but you know, I'm just gonna change it up. So anyway, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching, and listen to the Bow Hunting Soul podcast as well. That's super important. I know I don't ask you guys enough, but if you like this, please listen to the podcast. Not so much to hear me speak, but I got some pretty cool guests on there, really cool interviews, and you know, pretty proud of the conversations we have with people. So anyway, I hope your April is going good. So till next time, I'll talk to you. Thanks.